Guys, we're gonna try this again. Got my my people all loaded up, as you probably saw in the last one there. I got blue screen, and that seems to be what happens when you try to run the boat with everybody on the boat running. So yeah, a little frustrating. Hopefully this time we can get through this without a blue screen. There we go, the green one's filled up. Go ahead and start bringing that one in. There goes the red one's in. Stop the boat. And we'll let these guys do their thing to see what happens. Let's go ahead and get our cargo pulled up so we can see if this guy's gonna gut everything, and then we'll check and see how many stars, if you got any stars, because I've noticed that for some reason the guy gutting at the gutting station is not producing any stars when he guts. And the guy I have on gutting, and I'll even show you guys his stats right now, just so you can see. He is supposed to be good at scallop gutting down there in the bottom. You see how high that bar is? He's the best guy I've got on my boat for scallop gutting. So, in my eyes, seeing how good he is at it, he should be producing stars, you know, 3 stars, 4 star, 2 star, even a 1 star, for crying out loud. I'd like to see a star, period. But from what I've seen so far, these guys won't produce any stars, and that's if we can even unload this without it blue screening me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, y'all. So far, it looks like it's running okay. It doesn't seem to be... The nets aren't wigging out real bad, so... Looks like it's okay. So far. Okay, so that's gone so far. They brought the beams back up. That's good. Now they're bringing them back down again. I don't understand why. Because it's not like I've told them to go ahead and set yet. You know what I mean? So they shouldn't have brought them back down yet. And it looks like everybody's finished. So let's just go ahead and see. And it looks like he gutted everything this time around. That's good. Now what I want to see is if I pull these guys off and bring them back in. My box is still showing. That's good. Last time it shut my box off. Now see, I just pulled those 2 guys in. They should have brought those beams back up before I pulled them in, and they didn't. See, the beams are still down, which means I'm not going to be able to fast travel because the beams are still down. So there's one problem right there. I just brought my crew in, and as you can see, the beams are still out. And as you can see, the note here, cannot fast travel while beams are lowered. Well, they were done fishing. I didn't tell them to drop the nets again, and they brought the beams back down. So now, in order for me to be able to go anywhere, I'm gonna have to get out of my seat and come out here and bring the beams up, because they're not toggling the beams to bring the damn beams back up. So there's one problem right there. So now I should be able to fast travel. Yep, see? It goes away. So that, I've apparently finally figured out what the whole fast travel problem was. And that right there, that's the problem. When you pull your crew off, they are not resetting the beams. They're leaving the beams down. Unless there's something that I'm not doing that I need to be aware of. Am I supposed to like click them over to where they're supposed to be taking them down? I don't know. There's no explanation about that when you're in the tutorial, because the tutorial doesn't teach you how to run the boat with crew. It teaches you how to run the boat by yourself. So yeah, obviously when you're running it by yourself, the last thing you're gonna do before you go get back in the driver's seat is bring the beams back up. Duh. But that's when you're doing it on your own. What about when you got a crew? The crew should be bringing the beams back up. You saw them bring the beams back up and then immediately drop the beams back down. Why? So I don't know what that's about, but it is what it is. We're gonna try and continue on here, and we'll put everybody back. Boom. Let's see, you guys. I do believe we're my 2 sorters. Yes. You're going to the sort table. You're going to the sort, or I shouldn't say sort table. And you are my gut master. Alright, click them to go down. So I don't know, we might try a couple things here to see if it changes anything or how anything works. I'm already a little bit worried to see the way those nets are jumping around. I'm a little worried that we're going to have an issue on this haul. Because that's one of the kind of, I've found that's been kind of a telltale sign that the game is wanting to glitch out on me. When those nets start getting all wild and floppy and crazy in the air, when they're lowering them and when they're raising them, then that usually means something's gonna happen, that it's gonna glitch. It might work itself out, it might not work itself out, but so far I've found that it usually tends to lead to a good old blue screen. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping for the best here, guys. You know? But, you know, I want it to get it out there and show the glitching. You know, because it's one thing to talk about it and tell people, oh, I had this glitch and I had this happen. Well, it's another thing when people actually get to see it. So, I hope somebody out there sees this. Maybe you've already seen it. Maybe you guys already know about it. You've experienced it. This is a brand new DLC, and we had to pay for this DLC. And right now, with it glitching the way it is, you can't enjoy it. And like I said in my other thing, I'm not knocking this game at all. I love this game. I have a blast playing it even with the glitches. But at some point, you know, something's got to give, because when you can't play for more than a few minutes because it's glitching all the time, I mean, I just don't understand how the testers, before the DLC got released, didn't see these problems. I mean, if me, just an average Joe player, starts it up for the first time and is experiencing these things, you can't sit here and tell me that your testers didn't experience these things. And if they did experience them, why did you release it knowing it had these problems? I don't know. Alright, I'm sorry. Rant over. I won't say nothing more about it. But we will still see what happens here. But yeah, that's my little rant. Yeah, see the way those nets are acting? It tells me something's gonna happen here. I'm probably gonna end up getting blue screened here shortly. Cause yeah, they're flopping around quite a lot. So yeah, you know, in my stream yesterday, I showed how long I could sit there and play. No problems, as long as it's just me and the two people running the crane. I can play and play and play, no problems. Not, you know, very rarely did a glitch come up or did it blue screen on me. Now, mind you, it still did it to me, still blue screened when I was doing it the other way. But not as much as it is right now. See, and there they go again, dropping the beams. Why? Why are you dropping the beams back down? I mean, I know you're kind of expecting to go back to fishing, but it don't matter. Yep, there we go. See, he's not gutting all the fish. See how it says up there on the corner of my box down here on the right, on the left, bottom left, where my poundage is? See up at the top it says fresh. And then down at the bottom you see a scallop, or right there in the middle you see like a scallop. If you guys can see that, I don't know if you can. So that tells me that I've got scallops that have been gutted, and then that fresh up on the top tells me I've got fresh scallops sitting that need to be gutted. And that shouldn't be the case, because he's not working. You see him down there, he ain't doing nothing. He's supposedly he's done. And he's clearly not. He clearly has not gutted at all. I don't know what the issue is there, why that's happening. Oh, and we also wanted to check to see if he's getting us any stars. Let's see. Yep, see? No stars. And you saw his rating for gutting. He's got a good rating. But I'm not getting any stars, which tells me he's getting 0% when he guts. And that's just not acceptable. What, you know, you're almost telling me, oh, don't even run with a crew, run without it, because you're going to do better without a crew. I mean, he should be at least mediocre. I mean, I'm not asking for all 5 stars here. Let's face it, but I mean, come on. 1 star, 2 star, 3 star? Something? Nope. You guys ain't giving me nothing. Nothing with him gutting. That's just sad. Absolutely sad. Yeah, so now I'll be going in and I won't get full price on my catch because some of it's not gonna be gutted. Damn, filled up quick. Yeah, see, it's being very laggy. Very laggy. I have a feeling it's gonna want a freaking blue screen on me here soon. So yeah, his gutting sucks. So if anything we worked out, one of the big issues is that right there, the gutting. They're not getting any stars. And he's not gutting the entire catch. And I think that's coming from, that might be coming from the fact that you've got two guys sorting that are trying to bring their buckets to the table at the same time. And there's that conflict, which I showed you guys yesterday, where I can only bring one bucket of scallops to the table at a time. So that tells me if, when I'm using my crew, if those two guys finish sorting at the same time, they're both going to take their bucket to the table at the same time, before the gutter has a chance to gut and stow the catch. So maybe that's a timing thing that can be implemented in the game or something, that maybe no matter what, it forces them to stagger each other. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them off before they decide to drop those riggers again. So yeah, as you can see, the fresh is showing up there at the top of the box, meaning I've got fresh scallops sitting there that need to be gutted. And I'm about to go down there and I'm going to show you that he's clearly finished gutting. Put you right there. That way I know kind of just right off who's who and who's going to go where. Make it easy on me. So yeah, so you see that down in my catch box down here in the left-hand corner of the screen, where it shows my remaining pounds, and then you'll see up there says fresh, and then you'll see down below there's a scallop. Well, that scallop down below there, that is the scallops that have been gutted. You can't see the number yet because I haven't caught enough for the number to help push the screen over, and for some reason I don't know how to access that part to move it so that I can see it. But yeah, that's telling me I've got fresh and gutted on the ship right now in my cargo. Yeah, because see, there you go. That 5,000 pounds you're seeing is fresh. The other 12,000 is gutted. And again, still no stars on any of it. So yeah, that's... Let's see, catch. No gear. yeah, so I don't know. I really don't understand. Alright, so told you guys I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna show you that there is nothing on the table. There's nothing on the table. I can't gut nothing. There's nothing in here. There's no scallops on the deck. No scallops in the buckets. But I've got scallops that have not been gutted for some reason. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a conflict between the two sorters. Because you can only take one bucket and dump one bucket on this table at a time. So that, and if I were to take this bucket, go dump it, and try to take this bucket and dump it before I start gutting, it won't let me dump the second bucket. It only gives you a prompt to gut. Now, if I take this bucket and dump it and gut it, and don't dump this into here before the second bucket hits that table, I lose that first bucket of catch. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's where the conflict is on why I'm ending up with gutted and ungutted scallops. So yeah, very disappointing that that's happening. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and sell this, and then I'm going to come back out here and I'm going to do it the way I've been doing it. Because yeah, I'm not going to get as much money for that haul because some of it is fresh. It's not hasn't been gutted yet. Which, I mean, I guess, if you're catching enough, then it really doesn't matter. You're still going to make a buttload of money anyhow. But, I mean, that's not what's supposed to happen. I get more, I'm greedy. Hey, it's a game. I want all the money. You feel me? I want all the money. No, I'm not going to sell it just yet. I want to pull the crew off. Go send them to the crew house before I sell my catch. Because like I said, I'm greedy. I want all the money. So yeah. See, look at the gut. You look up there, species, price, gut, fresh, quantity, weight. Look at the gut, nothing. And look at the price. If you guys saw my stream yesterday when I brought in 100% gutted, you saw what kind of prices I was getting. $30-something. I went, after stream, I went to a different port, had a little bit better of a price it was showing me. I ended up getting $47 a pound for my scallops. Where, look at this is pathetic, $20. Because I've got ungutted and no percentage on any of the gutting that was done by a skilled gut guy. Tell me how that works. So, anyway, let's check the bar real quick. No tips. Go ahead and put my crew back on, which I don't even know why I bother, because they suck. The only thing they're good for is running the damn cranes. I can't have them sorting. Can't have them gutting because they... Ugh. It's frustrating. I'm sorry. Alright, return. I'm going to take them out with me anyway because that way I can stay out longer. I just swap them in between on the crane, and they all become really good at crane operations. Yeah, so that's what I'll just do, so I can stay out for a long time. Because I want to fill the boat all the way up. I actually would like to get a full boatload. I want to, oh yeah, that's right. I'm not going to go there with this boat. I'll have to use one of my smaller boats for that. Alright, let's go back out to the scallop grounds. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I should save. Because we all know the game is being really weird. So there we go. Alright, we're going to head on out. You know, honestly, I don't even have to go all the way out here to the scallop grounds. I could just start right where I'm at. But I have noticed that my catch seems to be a lot bigger each time around when I actually come down here to where it shows the scallops. So that's why I keep coming back down here, because I do get larger catch when I'm down here than I do if I just randomly pick a spot and start catching, you know. So that's why you see me steadily coming down here, because I get a better catch down here. Get myself a little closer to the actual scallops. And then I like to set myself a little marker just so that I know when I need to turn myself back around so that I can stay right in this general circle next to the scallop grounds. So yeah. And we're gonna go, oop, wrong button. Go ahead and put my 2 crane operators out, because that's the only 2 people we're gonna put out. We'll just grab 2 people. Doesn't matter who. All my guys are fairly good at crane operation except for this one. So, and we'll get her up here cooking, because she's actually good at cooking. So we'll have her cook up some food so that we can replenish their energy and stuff quicker when we swap them out. Let's go ahead and drop lines and we'll start catching. Hopefully things go smoothly like I expect them to, because when I do it this way, things tend to work a little bit better. It still will blue screen on me. It has done it. But at least I get all my catch. I get 95 to 100% gut. You know, I don't have fresh and ungutted scallops. So yeah, this is the way I've been doing it. It works. It's a little slower. But again, at the end of the day, it works. Where trying to do it with the crew, as you can see, is a nightmare. I blue screened twice trying to use the crew. So this is the longest I've been able to play so far today. soon as these hit the bottom, we start moving. Hopefully it'll be good like it's been and like instantly fill up. I like it when it does that. Yeah, boom! Look at that. Instant fill up. Alright, stop the boat. They're hauling them in. Time for me to get down and go take my position. So this is what I have to do so that I can get some good catching. I'm already noticing it's a little bit weird right at the moment because you see my little circle reticles really not appearing. Which means it tells me the game's in a little bit of a glitch state right now. But it tends to work itself out. I usually can start to see telltale signs that it's going to get stupid on me. What I might try and do is stagger these lines a little bit more so they're not coming in at exactly the same time. Because I think that has a little bit to do with it. I think it's just kind of maybe a little bit too much happening at one time for the game. I don't know. I'm not a game developer or claim to understand how any of this shit works. So I'm only guessing and speculating that, you know, I don't know, it just can't handle all that happening at the same time. I am running on a PlayStation 4, so that could be part of it too. Well, look, see, I are going to tell you there's going to be a problem. You notice it's not dumping? We're going to get blue screen. We're going to get blue screen, guys. So if that happens, I'm sorry. And that'll probably be the end of me streaming for the day if it blue screens again, because, yeah, I'm about fed up. You notice the nets aren't going back up? Yeah, that one's finally going back up. I'm trying to not do anything until it works itself out, because that might save me from blue screening. But I don't know, I think it's going to happen regardless. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to end up blue screening no matter what. Now, see, I think I've already kind of corrupted it because I was running with a full crew, and we haven't restarted since then. See, notice my guy's still trying to run in place. I'm not touching my controller at all. It's very laggy. It's gonna blue screen me at any moment, so I apologize. Thank you for watching. This is Dog Meat Hoo Ha Ha. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. You probably didn't. Give me a thumbs down. I don't care. Comment. Let me know how I'm doing. If there's anything I could do better. And if you want to see more, you know, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. And the notification bell so you know when I'm streaming. And you know, I'm gonna try and stream some more. I know I haven't streamed in a good little while, so we'll see. But I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Really helps me out. This net is not going back up. Oh, I think it just. Okay, that's what it's doing right now is a little confusing to me because it's never done this. So we're gonna see. Go ahead and grab these scallops and see what happens here. because it's calmed itself down and my reticle has come back. So, I don't know. I think I'm gonna get blue screen though. Alright, there we go. And again, I want to show you guys what I was talking about before. I can't take this bucket and now dump it, see? Because it says gut scallops. So, I think that's where that conflict is happening with the whole fresh and ungutted scallops. Yeah, 98%. Boom. 5 stars. A 100%. 5 stars. So yeah, it's much better if you just do it yourself. I think that net has finally placed itself down. No, it has not, and it's still showing that it's full of scallops. But if it doesn't blue screen me, we'll be alright. Alright, let's go ahead and gut these. Like I said, with the whole gutting thing, I think no matter what, you're better off gutting it yourself. It's 95%. Yeah, so that's a bit of a problem right there. Huh. And the riggers are still up. Alright, so let's see if we can fix this ourselves here. Which one is it? This one? Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, can't take. This is where the blue screen's going to happen, because now you notice how there's a pile of scallops down there. The blue screen is coming, guys. So, thank you for watching. If it lets me get away with this, I'm gonna be highly surprised, because the last time it did this to me, it blue screened me, so. Because it's like I'm now getting double catch here. I don't know, maybe not. And, oh, okay. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised right now. This totally should have been a blue screen. You guys seen it. I'm double catching right now. That's another bucket. That's 3 buckets in one hole. You see this. That's why I'm like I said, the last time this happened to me, the instant I tried to pick up them scallops, it blue screened me. So let's see what happens. This is really kind of surprising me. Oh yeah, this is weird. Wow. Oh wow. It has not blue screened me yet. I'm really surprised right now. Wow. Okay. So color me surprised. I don't know how I managed to not end up blue screened right there, but I didn't. We got lucky. We're gonna save that in slot 2 because I don't trust that that's not gonna end up being a corrupt save. Alright, surprise, surprise. Okay, well, regardless, guys, I think I'm gonna cut it here. You've seen some of the weird stuff happening. You obviously, by my other two attempts at streaming, you saw the blue screening. Hopefully something gets done about it soon. Thank you guys for coming and checking me out today. I do appreciate it. This is your boy Dog Meat. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.